And hello everyone, welcome to the 6th race of the NNSCRA F1 series, live from Trois Rivieres in Calgary, Canada. We're in Canada, getting ready to put them under for 25 laps here at the Grand Prix of Canada. Now we have Seth Cole and Rachel Williams starting on the front row, and then back there that's William Duncan and John Dawson. Let's go through the starting lineup real quickly as we prepare to put them under the green flag. We have the front four. Then we have Charles Jackson, Luke Walker, Richard Johnson III, Richard Johnson Jr. There's a sign in the way. Let's do this. Then we have Justin Perry, his teammate Dylan Young, the two BMW Saubers starting right next to each other. We have Richard Johnson, Wayne Scott, Aaron Williams, and Amir Hamad, Alexander Dawson and Alina Skinner, Barney Ward and Pichu Walker, Max Skinner and Dion Scott, Jack Richards, Michael Dawson, who has accomplished a great feat. He has won 3 races in each of my series so far. He won here in the F1 race I call it last week. It wasn't last week, but it was the last race we had. He won that race. Then he went and won the Vocaloid World Cup Series All-Star race for the, not All-Star race, the Vocaloid World Cup Series race in Melbourne for the NCGMRS. And then just recently, he won the NCGMRS race in New Zealand. So he comes in here, Canada, a 3-time winner, 3 in a row. Let's see if he can continue his good luck streak. Alina Lopez and Sasha Dawson round out the field. But Seth Cole, someone who has not had good luck, starting up at the front of the pack with Rachel Williams. Now her brother Aaron Williams has not had the best of luck either. What could come of this? Could we see either one of these cars go into victory lane? It would definitely be appropriate if either Seth, William Duncan, or someone having bad luck can go to victory lane. Seth is in the best position to do that in being first on the grid. Actually, no, I think Rachel Williams is first on the grid. Either way, be a good run. But as we prepare for 25 laps of racing here at the just over a mile-and-a-half road course, we get set to turn them loose, and there's another sign in the way. The green flag is out. Whoa! Rachel Williams was obviously up front, and she jumps out to a huge lead over Seth Cole, who looks like caught him sleeping. William Duncan tries to go around. Not going to happen. Seth has the advantage going down onto the street part of the circuit. Whoa! William Duncan almost went out and tagged the tire barrier. Keeps it off though, and now he'll be battling with John Dawson, Michael Dawson's teammate. As Rachel Williams is just checked out on the field. And John will take the position away from Duncan. Oh, we got one of the cars back around. That was one of the BMW Saubers. That was Justin Perry, got turned and smacked into the outside wall. Got a little left side wing damage. Don't know if that'll affect the car any, but doesn't appear to be. And this is the tightest turn on the entire track. It's almost a complete U-turn. It's very, very tight. Not a lot of room to move around, and cars, whoa, like you see there, if cars they somehow touch each other going through that turn, we could end up having some problems. Aaron Williams will take the position away from Perry. We got a battle on, I think that's the 7th position. Richard Johnson Jr. and Luke Walker. Whoa! Walker almost goes out and slams the tires. Now allow Johnson Jr. to pull away. These cars running up here that are single file. Rachel Williams just at the start of the drop of the green flag, she was out like a rocket. Looks like she might have caught Seth sleeping or something, but definitely still kind of pulling away. It doesn't look like she's gaining a whole lot of ground, but Seth Cole may be working some strategy. This is only lap 2 of 25. And John Dawson settling into a groove, so is William Duncan and Charles Jackson. go find some battles on the track. This is, oh, back in the last place position is Michael Dawson. His good luck streak might have just run out unless maybe during the round of pits. Oh, he's got wing damage. Maybe Michael Dawson was involved in something. You know what? I bet he might have hit the tires. Michael Dawson, that is the report. He ran into the tires down at the end of this turn. Does he have luck going through this turn? Yeah, he has luck going through this turn now, but Michael Dawson's winning streak might have just run out. Any side-by-side battles going on towards the back? Yep, we got one between Alina Lopez, Justin Perry, and whoa, make that a three wide battle. Max Skinner goes between these guys. I think that's Richard Johnson. They went 3 wide and were able to hold on to it. That's Sasha Dawson, not Richard Johnson. That's Sasha Dawson. They went 3 wide, and this is not a track to go 3 wide on. But they managed to pull it off. And there's a, whoa, contact was made. Sasha and Max make contact. Max looks like he's going to get the better end of the deal. He'll drive on by Sasha, who goes out wide a little bit. Jack Richards in a battle with the damaged race car of Justin Perry. There's a lot of cars with damage on the front wing. I don't know if they're sliding in the wall or something, but definitely something not going right. It's on the street part of the circuit. And this is not part of the street up. Oh yeah, they're on the street right here, but when they go up towards the start-finish line, that's not part of the street. It's more of a parking lot, but it's more of a parking lot up here. But Luke Walker and Richard Johnson III was having a pretty heated battle. And Luke Walker says, no, I will check out on you now. Pretty much single filed out. Rachel Williams is pulling away from Seth Cole. Her fastest lap of the race was just ran at 1 minute, 2 seconds, and a few thousandths of a second. Yeah, Rachel Williams is pulling away. But John Dawson scrapes the wall. John Dawson ran the fastest lap between those 3 until he slapped the wall. And now William Duncan is riding his back wing. I don't know. We got a battle on for 3rd. This is the final podium spot. It's a little early to be battling this hard for it, though. Drivers are definitely keeping this race clean, though. That's something that is really nice to see, is a clean race. Unlike the Wreckfest that we had in the NCGMRS race in New Zealand, that was a Wreckfest. This is not a Wreckfest. I'm glad to see that we can have a good, clean race. And as Rachel Williams continues to lead, good run for Rachel right now. Where's her brother running at? Her brother is currently in the 12th position. Not a points position. If you want points, you're going to have to get 2 more positions. They'll have to pass the Ferrari of Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson is in the last points-paying position. So, if I were these drivers, I want to get moving. But maybe they're saving some strategy. Maybe they know something that we don't know. Well, the previous lap, Rachel Williams put down her fastest lap of the race at a 1 minute and 2 second flat. So it only takes her an average of a minute and 2 seconds to get around this track. Seth's last lap was considerably slower by a few tenths of a second. Rachel Williams is just pulling away. Oh, I think John Dawson kind of almost slapped the wall again. That would not have been good. But nonetheless, he's still going. You know what? It's been a while since Seth Cole has been up at the front like this. I think the next lap we're going to take a lap around this racetrack with Seth Cole. In fact, yep, let's take a lap around with Seth Cole on number 24. On board with Seth Cole. First turn was there. This is the second turn. It's a hairpin left. Down the hill into the third turn, which is a tight track that you can go more than 60 miles an hour on, and then this long straightaway that's got a curve to the left. Speeds down through here will get up to 255 if you're going fast enough, and another sharp left-hander. That's where John Dawson keeps having the problems at with slapping the wall. Then go down this stretch with his right-handed bank to do another sharp left-hander, and then backed up into the main area, the tightest corner of the entire circuit. That really sharp left-hander. Sharp right hand at the top of the track, and there's a little kink right here that you have to avoid. And down the front stretch, and that was a lap with Seth Cole, who just ran his fastest lap of the race, by the way. That was about almost a half a second faster than Rachel Williams. Let's see who has the fastest lap of the race so far. Rachel Williams obviously doesn't. Seth just ran his fastest. John Dawson just ran his fastest. So did William Duncan. So did Charles Jackson. So did Richard Johnson Jr. didn't. Neither did Luke Walker. But let's go see. I'm looking to see who has the fastest lap so far. Who had the fastest lap of the race? That's a question. I want to say it may have been Seth Cole. Justin Perry's damage just caught up to him. You know, call me crazy, it was Seth Cole. Seth Cole had the fastest lap has the fastest lap of the race so far. No, I'm sorry. No, John Dawson has the fastest lap of the race so far. So, the fastest lap of the race is credited to John Dawson. Not that he gets any bonus points out of it. Just figured that'd be a nice little pointless fact for you. It's a lot of slippery areas on this track, and if you're not careful, you could end up sliding out in the... Oh, like John Dawson just did for the 6th straight time in the last 6 laps. This time it'll cost him. Almost. No. That Red Bull's got more power under it than that Force India car does. Now Dawson has a little bit of wing damage. And William will have the best line coming through this. Whoa, contact was made. Give the 3rd position to the Red Bull of William Duncan. Just clocked in at a 1:02.571. Not that anyone cares, but that's what his lap time was. There's gotta be something wrong with the 15. There's something. He's taking the turns extremely too wide, and like I don't know what's going on with but there's definitely something wrong with it. Maybe the wheels are damaged or something, or he's just not being able to turn right. It's only in this turn though. He didn't hit the wall that time, but it's only in that turn where he seems to slide out and hit the wall. But I don't know. Something is up with the 15. But William Duncan takes the 3rd position away as a result of that wreck. You shouldn't call it a wreck, but Rachel Williams just pulling away. Now, we saw Justin Perry. He's really slow. He's got the slowest lap of the race. That car obviously has a problem with it. That wing damage is just caught up. I don't think he can turn the car as much as he wants to. I think he might be losing power. No. He's just kind of idling it through the turns. But he obviously has the slowest lap of the race. There he is, just now crossing the line, and Michael Dawson is just now going down into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, Justin Perry's just now turning onto that same straight, but definitely a problem with Justin Perry's machine. Getting onto pit road is going to be the hardest part of this race. As you see, coming out of the hairpin, there's the entrance to pit road. That's the entrance. Now you're coming off of that already sharp hairpin. You almost have to make it a complete U-turn to get into the pit road. It's one of the hardest pit roads to get into in this entire series. We got a battle on for position back here. Thought we did. Yeah, we did. Richard Johnson just took the position away from, I think that's Amir Hamad. Yeah. Richard Johnson, move him up into 9th. Aaron Williams has moved up to 11th. So if he can get one more position, then he is in a points-paying position. They're saying that 3 times fast. Aaron Williams, Wayne Scott. These two, if they want to get points, they better book it, because they're losing the tail end of the points positions, which is Amir Hamad. Oh, Aaron Williams almost hit the wall. He didn't, though. I wonder. Oh, John Dawson may have hit the wall again. He did. John Dawson has hit the wall for the 7th time in this race, and now he's under fire from Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson doesn't have enough to get around at this time, but he definitely could be a contender. Now, this is for the 4th position now. John Dawson is fast throughout the entire rest of the track, but look, he's taking the turns way too wide. I wonder if there's a problem with that car. There has to be a problem or something with that car, because I don't have any other means of saying, but this is weird. No one has made any progress on Rachel Williams. In fact, Rachel, the gap between 1st and 2nd is pretty huge. Let's see what... There's Seth Cole. The gap between 1st and 2nd the last time by was 3 seconds. 3.1 seconds. Now, the gap between 1st and 2nd this time by will be, as they cross the line, right there. Gap between 1st and 2nd now is... Oh, wow, it's expanding. Now it's 3.38 seconds, so Rachel Williams is pulling away. Apparently they got something really good under that hood. Seth Cole's having a pretty stellar day, though. Considering the hard luck he's had recently, this is a very, very, very stellar day for this number 24 team from Virgin Mobile Racing, but not the most powerful car, but definitely one to be watching out for. And then how about William Duncan? Had Tony Durbin replace him for a little while. Oh, it's a caution. The caution is waving. Oh no, Richard Johnson Jr. Caution is out for the first time. Say bye-bye to Rachel Williams' huge lead as the caution flag waves. Richard Johnson Jr. looked like he was the only car in the pit road. I'm not sure if it was a bump or a tap or something that sent him off, but let's go find out what happened to Richard Johnson Jr. as Rachel Williams leads the way. Well, this is what happened. Richard Johnson Jr.'s car just loses power. That car has lost power. Oh, Seth Cole's teammate Richard Johnson III piles in. Oh my goodness, Aaron Williams goes out wide and smacks the wall. But that's what puts on the caution. An unpowered car, and Rachel Williams leads the way. As we prepare to go back under green on lap 19 to 25, Rachel Williams leads the way. Seth Cole is in 2nd. William Duncan is in 3rd. John Dawson 4th. And Charles Jackson is in 5th. Amir Hamad is in 6th. 7th is Luke Walker. 8th is Richard Johnson. 9th will be Richard Johnson III. And in 10th will be Wayne Scott. Those are the points positions. Lena Skinner is in 11th. Alexander Dawson 12th. Dion Scott is in 13th. 14th will be Alina Lopez. Max Skinner will be 15th. 16th will be Pichu Walker. Sasha Dawson will be 17th. Jack Richards will be 18th. 19th will be Michael Dawson. Justin Perry will be 20th. 21st will be Richard Johnson Jr. And Aaron Williams is in the 22nd position. Now, Justin Perry has not retired. So where is the 22 has retired. But the 2 car, where's the 2 car running at? That's the 20. There's only 22 cars on the track. So where's the 2 car running at? He's listed 23rd. It's Barney Ward. Barney Ward has retired too for some reason. So Barney Ward has retired. I think after running into the back of the Wayne Scott, after running in the back of the guy who wrecked, I think he might have gone out of the race, but nonetheless, we're getting ready to go back under green. It's one of the loaded, Rich Johnson Jr., that's his name. Sorry about that, I apologize. But as we get back to go green flag racing, Rachel Williams' giant lead is gone. Oh, but she gets a huge jump on everyone else. And Seth Cole was caught sleeping again. Kind of trying to hang tight with her, but I don't think that he has enough for her. Seems like that Rachel's car's been on rails all race long, but I don't know. Maybe Seth Cole has found some spark of good luck and maybe he's trying to use it. Definitely looks like he's closing in. He is, sort of, somewhat, closing in. William Duncan is stuck tight in this pack, these front 3 as well. We got a battle on for 3rd though. John Dawson and Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson trying to hang tough. Excuse me. Against John Dawson, but Dawson will have the preferred line coming through this turn. Can he get the run out of the turn? Well, contact was made. They're still racing side by side. This is a battle for 4th. And they're still racing side by side. John Dawson trying to get around, and he will. John Dawson will move into 4th. And Rachel Williams is starting to check out on the field again. It's right on the rear end of Rachel. Oh, I think the caution's out again. This is the rear end of Rachel Williams, but I think the caution might be waving again. Yes, caution is waving again. Charles Jackson was involved. I bet that car might have lost power. I don't know. We'll have to go back and see. I don't think they'll go back under green. That's the thing though, Rachel Williams might have just won this race. They'll come down and receive the caution flag on lap 21 of 25. Rachel Williams goes across. Let's go back and find out what happened to Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson involved. Let's go see what happened. Charles Jackson, this has actually occurred at the bottom of the hill. And his car just lost control. It just washed out and he goes right up into the tires. Oh, that's a hard hit. But that's what happens to Charles Jackson. That's what puts us on the caution for the 2nd time. Call me crazy, but I don't think we'll be going back under green after this. We'll just have to find out and see. Rachel Williams leads. Let's go back and find out if we're going back under green. Well, we're going back to green on lap 23 of 25, 2 laps to go. Rachel Williams leads. We'll give you the top 5. Seth Cole, William Duncan, John Dawson, and Amir Hamad makes up the top 5. His car is peeled back down pit road, and we'll get ready to go green. As the green flag will come out now. This time, Seth Cole stuck right with her. Oh. Here comes William Duncan to fight for 2nd. William Duncan trying to power for 2nd, and there goes Rachel again. William Duncan going for 2nd. Whoa, he tags the wall. Duncan just tagged the wall. He's going to get bypassed by not only Michael Dawson, but Amir Hamad. Holy Toledo! And it looks like he's still having problems. But Rachel Williams is just checked out again. And we got a freight train back here behind Seth Cole. Holy cow. That was a wild restart. As we go back. Oh no! Car smoking! Amir Hamad! Amir Hamad's engine has given up. You've got to be kidding me. Amir Hamad's engine has blown. No, you got to be kidding. He had such a good run going. And now it's going to go up in smoke. Oh, Jack Richards is on pit road. Michael Dawson on pit road. Jack Richards couldn't make it on fuel. Neither could Michael Dawson. They're fueling up. That's just devastating, though, for Amir Hamad. They had such a good run going. It all went up in smoke. There they go. They're done refueling the car. You can't just stop and refuel like you can in NASCAR. It takes a lot of time to refuel these cars because of the hose intake and everything. But can Rachel Williams make it on fuel? That's a question that none of us really know. They're done their pit work. But Amir Hamad's engine gives up. So who moves in to take his position? Luke Walker moves in to take his position. White flag is displayed for Rachel Williams, but she's got a lap down car right in front of her. How big is this going to play out? I don't know if Michael is slower than Rachel is. Oh yeah, he's definitely slower than Rachel. Michael is definitely slower than Rachel. He's going to hold her up. Oh man, Seth Cole might be able to catch up. I think his spotter's telling him, hey, the slower car is holding up the leader. Go, go, go. And he is. He's closing the gap. Oh, but Rachel Williams gets by. Rachel gets by. Wasn't enough to hold him up. But here comes Seth Cole. Cole is all of a sudden in this mix. Through this last hairpin for the final time. But now there's a slower car in between her and Seth. I don't think that Seth has enough. Michael not giving Seth nearly as much hard time, but Rachel Williams doesn't matter. Come around and win here the Grand Prix of Canada. Seth Cole comes away with second, and there is Michael Dawson going a lap down to his teammate John Dawson. That's the top three. Those are the three podium spots. But what about that finish? Holy cow. Car goes up in smoke, and a slower car holds up the leader. Almost looks like we're going to have an epic battle for the lead. Didn't work out. If we had one more lap, though, that would have been an epic battle for the lead. Congratulations to Rachel Williams. Take a look at your finishing order and the point standings. Thank you for watching. I'm Anthony McCurry for the NNSCRA and the NCGMRS. Signing off.